Hello guys, Blubber115 here coming today with my DLC 4 rankings of all the Call of Duty Zombies maps. This is a long time coming. I think the rankings for DLC 3 came out a few months ago. It's been a while, probably 2 months if I had to guess, because I don't remember the exact date off the top of my head, but I think it might have been 2 months ago. It was a long while ago since you got your last DLC rankings. This is going to be the final bit of rankings aside from the World War II maps, which I need to eventually rank after they're all out because they never made onto any of the lists. And then after that comes out, I'll probably do my big rankings list with all of the maps, or maybe I'll do it before I do the World War II rankings. I haven't decided yet, but there will eventually be a big rankings list. And this is really the final DLC list slash on-disc map. This is the last mini list before the big list, unless World War II happens, as I just said. But anyway, let's jump right into this.
5.
At number 5, we have Descent, the last Exo Zombies map, and it only hits 5th place because it's a map I have not played very much. I've played it maybe 5 times. I'd be surprised if I even counted 5 times I played it. I had to guess maybe 3 times I've played this map. Once to kind of get a feel for it, then a second time I probably tried an Easter egg attempt on it, and then a third time probably an Easter egg attempt on it. I've never finished the Easter egg, so I don't really personally know how doing that Easter egg feels. Because most of the times Easter egg really affects my opinion on maps, but since I haven't completed this one or gotten very far through it at all, that really doesn't help me get a good opinion on it. I haven't played it in so long that my opinion is probably very old, I guess, on it. It's not something I've played even remotely recently. Everything on this list I've played way more recently than I've played Descent, and because of that, it just hits the lowest point on this list.
4.
And here at 4, we have Beast from Beyond, which is actually a pretty enjoyable map. It's not like Descent where I feel like I didn't enjoy it, but I really can't remember. But Beast from Beyond's still fresh enough in my mind that I still remember what I enjoyed and what I did not enjoy about it. It was a mashup of maps, kind of like Revelations, like it just had little aspects of other maps in it, which was cool. But at the same time, it didn't go as far as Revelations did, where it just threw out its own feeling of a map to just throw all the nostalgia in from the previous maps. But it brought in the final super Easter egg, I guess you call it, which I've never personally completed, but I think is a really cool thing, and you have to complete that Easter egg to then get to it, because it's still on that map. So I'm counting the super Easter egg final Mephisto boss. I think his name is Mephisto. I could be totally wrong on that being the name, because I think that might be a demon from Marvel Comics. But anyway, no, I'm counting the super Easter egg final boss fight in with this map, because I'm pretty sure you have to beat the Easter egg on this map to then jump into it after completing all of the other Easter eggs as well. Actually, no, you have to complete every Easter egg a second time, right? On Director's Cut mode to unlock it? I don't know, I've never done it. I've never completed every Easter egg because I can't get Attack the Radioactive Thing done, because fuck that Easter egg. That is still pissing me off to this day, even though it happened a year ago. Wow, that's actually real fresh compared to what I thought it was.
3.
As I just talked about Revelations just a little bit, it reaches this place on the list because it's a Treyarch map, so it has a different feel to it that just usually places maps higher on my lists. The feel in a Treyarch map is a lot better than an Infinite Warfare or World War II map, in my opinion, or an Advanced Warfare map as well. I'm sorry, didn't even bring up World War II in any of these lists yet. But it really loses its sense of self by mashing all the other maps into it. It doesn't feel like its own map. It's just kind of like a mashup of old maps, and it really brings it down as far as a map that I'd love to play again. It's a really easy map, which makes it really easy to jump into, but at the same time, there's definitely a learning curve to it because of, you got the Margwas, you got the Panzers, you gotta know a lot of things to make it an easy map. If you don't really know all the ins and outs of the map, it's not an easy map, but once you do, it is a extremely easy map.
2.
And then here at number 2, this might be a little bit of a controversial one, and people might have thought that I would put this up in the first position, but no, because anyone who truly knows me knows what number 1 is going to be, and there's only one other map left after this one. But at number 2 is Origins, and I think Origins does not reach number 1 on this list because it is so Easter egg based, like it's so story based. Samantha is always in your face talking to you whether you're doing the story or not. Like if you just want to play through it without being bothered by Samantha, you have to turn off the quotes, and then you lose the quotes from your characters, which are one of the greatest parts of zombies, is the quotes. And Samantha just bogging you down with Agartha constantly can get super annoying. Quotes in general, when you get to high rounds, can get really annoying, but with her constant barraging of we have to get the stabs, we had to blah 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 blah, she just talks a fucking lot. It's really bothersome. And we got the giant robots that'll occasionally step on you, so like you really can't play this map without being thrown in to having to do the Easter egg. Because if you want to avoid getting stepped on by the robots, you have to either completely avoid that area, or you have to shoot the foot and get up in there, and then you're kind of working towards the staff. And doing the staffs is part of the Easter egg. So it's really like you can't play the map without doing the Easter egg, and you can't do the Easter egg without playing the map. You know what I'm saying?
1.
And then here we have what might be number 1, my all-time favorite Zombies map is Moon. At least, I don't know if I would put the original on here, but certainly the Black Ops 3 remake has given me a much clearer view of how I feel about the map, I guess one would say. I don't know how to say that exactly, but my memory might be clouded of the original by playing the Black Ops 3 one more recently than the original, but even still, I love the wave gun / zap gun. Like that is an awesome concept. You get your little blasters, but you can also put them together to make one large crowd horde clearing gun, which is really cool. It's a really nice concept that I'd wish they would bring it back in another map. But, ooh, that would be really cool if in Black Ops 4 we get that good old mystery box where you get just wonder weapons in there and it comes back. That would be fucking amazing, because it is such a cool wonder weapon, and that is one of the reasons I love Moon so much, because of this wonder weapon, but also because the anti-gravity and how I guess malleable the game is. There's like you get the anti-gravity spots, you get the regular gravity spots, and you can really change it around depending on the excavators. Like if you want an area to have no gravity, then you just wait for the excavator to come in, and now it's a no gravity area. Or if you want to keep the gravity, you have to keep running back and forth to stop it or whatever. But the excavators, like, it's just really nice to have kind of a dynamic map. And it is the culmination of the Black Ops 1 story to a point. It really carried on into Black Ops 2 and then Black Ops 3 sort of again, but so it didn't really end. But Black Ops 1's finale was just one of my favorite finales. I know a lot of people hate it for it causing a lot of issues. We got transit directly from it blowing up the Earth, but I think the Easter egg was really cool. Like, seeing the Earth blow up for the first time is just crazy. Like, I don't care who you are. Like, if you were playing at that time and you saw that happen and you were prepared for that, just, oh my god, that was mind-blowing. Like, we kind of look back on it now as like kind of a low point for the Zombies community, because it's like, it really fucked the story up and caused a lot of problems that they then had to fix, which made the story even more convoluted trying to fix the issue of the Earth blowing up. But it was a huge wow factor at the time, and the story hitting its peak was just amazing. Finally figuring out what Rick Truffle was trying to do was a godsend, and just really good storytelling in my opinion. But in hindsight, the Earth blowing up did cause some problems, but the rest of the Easter egg was so super damn cool. And my final thing I have to say about Moon is that there are multiple places that you can really get some good high rounds in. Like, I personally love running in, which I forget which one it is. It's in Tunnel 11, I believe, is the one that I like to run in. It's not the one where you, let me see, how am I trying to say this? So there's the tunnel where you get the black egg out of, not that one. the one where, you hit the black egg at, and it lasts a little bit before it goes into the pyramid. That tunnel, I don't know what to call that. It's got stamina up in it in the remake. I don't remember if it had it in the original. I think it might have. But in any case, I like that. I like running in that tunnel. If anyone's watched my speedrun streams or my high route streams for Moon, that's where I like to run. But you can also do it in the Biodome, which is an amazing place to do it, or you can do it outside, or you could do it, just see how long you can last in Area 51. There's so many different things you can do on that map, and so many different areas that you can chill at and just run around. That is why I love that map, for all the reasons that I've just mentioned. But guys, this is going to be my final small ranking video, aside from a World War II one that will be coming after World War II has finished its DLC season. Look forward to seeing like the big amalgamation list that will eventually come out. But anyway, guys, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for all that good shit, hit the notification bell so when you say stream or upload, and I will catch you guys in the next one, and peace.